Hello everybody and welcome here to Friday Night Football as I am Gary Walker and I'm here to present to you the matchup between Seaford Spartans as they take on here against Morgan Wolves. A lot to play for here between the two teams, especially for Morgan Wolves, who are sitting currently in the top two in that hopeful promotion spot to be in the Premier League for next season. But they do play here away from home against Seaford Spartans. And let's get to that game at the Spartan Arena between the two sides here for the matchup for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for this Friday evening for this coverage for Seaford Spartans as they will host here against Morgan Wolves. And there's a lot to play for in this game for Morgan Wolves. They're currently sitting in the automatic promotion picture in second place. And we'll see what happens, of course, for Morgan if they can deliver that, of course, in the game. But as for Seaford Spartans, there's a lot to play for and a lot to fight for also, as they're the home team, also trying to push for a chance also to be in that promotion picture by the end of the season. Not long left for the games to go, by the way, from now until the end of the season, as we are now almost there for a chance, of course, for any of probably the 6 or 7 teams who are lurking in those positions to be hopefully a chance on getting promoted and also a chance to get to the playoffs as well, especially to be a part of hopefully the Premier League for next season. But for Morgan Wolves, they've been away from that division now for at least 5 years. They've not been a Premier League team, and they've done so well so far, being second place, and hope they can stay there very, very tightly by the end of the season. But here we go right now as Seaford kick things off for kick-off underway here when these two teams will play each other right now. There's a chance here for Walsh. And hang on a minute, the referee blows his whistle here and it's a penalty straight in the first 3 minutes. And now the Morgan Wolves, 4 of the players from Morgan Wolves are having a go at the referee because it looks like he's given a very early penalty for the home team here this evening, as Walsh was taken out right there, and that could be a 50-50 challenge in fact, but it is going to be a penalty by the way. And let's see what happens from here now. Chance here for Tate to shoot, shoots, scores, and Seaford Spartans scored early on this matchup within the first 3 minutes in the game, as now Seaford Spartans are 1 goal up to the good here against the team they're up against, Morgan Wolves. What a brilliant strike and what a perfect hit, and that is a 1 goal lead so far in the game within the first 3 minutes. Perfect finish, and he put that ball on the plate, and now it's a goal to make it 1-0 for Seaford Spartans in the matchup. As a reckless challenge slightly there from Seaford's player Tate, and he won himself a penalty, and now they're leading the game by 1-0 in the matchup so far, and that is brilliant to see from Seaford in the game so far. And what a brilliant slot-in shot right there from him to put that ball right in the middle of the goal. So now let's see what happens from here now. Could Morgan Wolves respond back, as they're currently in a very good position in that promotion picture, and they are behind here by 1-0 in this matchup so far. Now here's Morris. Morris holds the ball tightly, tried to, and now pass it here now to Shaw. Shaw now, options here, pass there now to Farrow. Farrow now all the way there to could have been goalkeeper there, Stewart. Keeper there keeps it alive here for Morgan Wolves here now. And now all the way to Ban, who gave away a penalty right there for Morgan Wolves. But anyway, here's now to Manciu. Manciu now back to Ban. Now Ban now all the way there to Marcialen. Now to Knight. Knight now to Mambienze. And Mambienze now to Mancio. Mancio now with the ball. Holds it now to Morris. Morris now to, looks like again, to Morgan Wolves again. Really pushing through. Now here's Peters. Chance here maybe. Good defending there. Now to Macmillan now. Now to Freya. And now to Ferguson now. Key now the ball here now for Seaford Spartans to get another goal potentially just before hopefully half time. Could be a chance. Pass to Ferguson. Could be a maybe opportunity to score for Seaford Spartans, and a goal has been given. And Seaford Spartans have scored another goal to extend the lead by a goal from Oliver Shaw to make it 2-0. And Morgan Wolves are behind here at the Spartans Arena. What a goal from him. And it is 2-0 in the game. Brilliant strike, brilliant hit. And that is a decent finish right there from him. Very classy, by the way, from him, by the way. And that is a beautiful strike right there from him to put it past the keeper. And now it's a goal there to make it 2-0 in the match. So here we go. Now here's Knight. And now all the way again now to Vlevanovic. Now Vlevanovic now holds it. Now to Morris. Morris now again. Morgan Wolves could be a chance to shoot. Good defending there to Fitzwater. Now pass there now to Oliver Shaw. Now Shaw now on the attack here for Seaford. Now here's a chance here now to Sean O'Donnell. Now back now to Knight now for Morgan Wolves. Now to Ban. And now could be a real pushing forward here attack here now for Morris. And now again could be options here potentially. Here's to Ferguson. And now here's to, looks like Shaw now with the ball. Holds it. Holds it in a very good position now here. And now here's to Hoyscher. Header maybe. Gone all the way right there to the goalkeeper there again. Nearly half time, by the way. Nearly half time as we speak, by the way. Nearly half time. And any minute now the whistle will blow. Any minute now the whistle will blow. 1 minute to go left of the game. 1 more minute left. And now here's to Peters. And it's going to be that for half time. And the score is a score, as it is 2-0 to Seaford Spartans in the game here, as they led the match up by 2-0 in the game. And now we're back here for the second half, and here we go between Seaford Spartans and Morgan Wolves in the matchup so far as we speak. Let's see what happens in the second half now. Here's to Sean O'Donnell. And now to a chance here, holds it now to Shaw now. Back to Fryer. Now here he holds it again. Passes now to Walsh. Walsh. Now again, clearance away there now, slightly there from, looks like from Morgan Wolves here now. And now is Vlevanovic now, holds it, pass the ball to Hoyscher. Now Hoyscher now has a shot, and he could have gone into the back of the net, that ball, but it's gone wide, and now it's going to be out for a goal kick. Massive chance, I've got to say there, for Morgan Wolves to try and create something in this matchup, but that ball has gone wide for a goal kick in the game. So here we go now, look, Lambert will take it, and pass it short there to Macmillan. Now to Sean O'Donnell. Now Tate. Now to Walsh. Now to O'Donnell. And now here's to Walsh now. Now Tate. And now Macmillan. And now here's to Ferguson. Now all the way there to Shaw. And now Keir. Good defending there now. Here's Stewart. Now to McMahon. Now to Fitzwater. Now to Sean O'Donnell. And now all the way now to, looks like Knight now, the ball. Now here's to Tate. Now good defending now. Here's to Morris. Now win it back here now, looks like from Seaford Spartans here. We've got another 20 minutes left of the game to go now. 20 minutes left of the game to go. And now holds it there again here now to Sean O'Donnell again. Now for Frail. Now to Walsh. Could be a chance to make it 3 potentially. So now Tate. Good defending there slightly now. Throw-in's been given. So throw-in's been given here for Seaford Spartans. And now here's to O'Donnell. And now here's Ban. We've got 15 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. 15 minutes. And now here's to Vlevanovic. He pushes through. Could be a goal, but good defending there. Great cover. We've got at least now 10 minutes to go left of the game. 10 minutes left of the game to go, by the way, just to let you guys all know. And Wolves now on the attack here now. Morgan Wolves has a shot, and it's gone wide. And did not go anywhere there, unfortunately. But that's going to be now wide out for a goal kick. So now Fuchs will come onto the pitch, and he's been replaced by Walsh. David Walsh has been fouled, obviously, at the start of the match. Gave away a penalty for Seaford Spartans. And he deserves a lot of credit for Seaford Spartans here for tonight. And he comes off the pitch, and Fuchs will come on the field here to substitute from him. So we have got, let's say, another a couple minutes left of the game to go, by the way, here. Now to Lambert. Lambert now to Fitzwater. Now to, here's Ferguson. Now McMahon. Now here's to Keir. Now McMahon. Now here's Fitzwater. Ferguson. Now here's to Stewart. And now we have got ourselves, it looks like here, a throw has been given. And now we have got a substitution, by the way. Keir comes off. And also Millen will come onto the field, by the way. Millen's going to come on the field. And Keir's going to come off the field, by the way, as we speak at the moment. And now a throw is going to be given now to Ferguson. And now here's to, looks like O'Donnell. And now here's to Tate. And now here's the ban. And that's going to be that for the end of the game. And Morgan Wolves have failed to do so here for the matchup. As it ends here, Seaford Spartans 2, Morgan Wolves 0 at the end of the matchup here at Spartans Arena here for tonight. And the official table of the second Liga, as we do have Los Andreas Pompey are currently top. In second we have is Morgan Wolves, and in third position we do have is Hillsborough and Albion. And that also means for the bottom half of the table, as we know that Dietrich Dons, Brighton of Cherries and Cobham Town and also Paulsburg United occupy the bottom four of the second Liga. And that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage here between Morgan Wolves and Seaford Spartans here for tonight. A massive win for Seaford Spartans, have guaranteed a massive 3 points. And very disappointing for Morgan Wolves to lose the game, as they obviously had a massive chance of winning here for tonight to stay in the top two or automatically promoted to play in the Premier League for next season. And that's Morgan Wolves' aim for this season, to get promoted. But tonight, unfortunately, they lost. But that's all we have time for here right now, as we'll return back for tomorrow for Saturday kickoff of the Premier League. But until then, for myself here today, Gary Walker, have a very good night, everyone.